Second date update. Nate has reached out to us. Sound like a really nice guy. And they had a fun date.
Yeah, they went to the Columbia, and he says they got along really, really good. And he thought the date went fine. Says he didn't, try to kiss her or anything like that, but the date ended well. Now she's just blowing him off. So he doesn't know what's going on. He needs our help.
Okay. So we called Robin. She answered. She doesn't know exactly what's going on right now, but she agreed to talk to us. So let's bring her on. Robin, you there?
Yeah, I am. Hi.
Hey, Robin, I know we talked to you off the air and kind of said that there was an opportunity for you to possibly win something from us, and that's true. I will tell you that. But there's also something that we want to talk to you about, and we got to get your permission to do this. And we want to know if we could talk to you about a date you recently went on. Would that be cool if we asked you just a couple questions? It'll be real quick.
Serious?
Seriously.
I mean, I guess.
All right.
Weird, but...
Yeah, I know. It's definitely weird. Well, we're talking about a date you went on with this guy, Nate, and he told us that you guys went to the Columbia, had a great time there, and I guess he dropped you off after the date, said goodnight, and he felt like this was definitely leading towards another date with you. Like, the date just went well. But he hasn't heard from you since the date, can't get a hold of you, and is wondering why, and we're kind of wondering why as well. So is there a reason?
I mean, that's very weird. Yeah, I mean, look, Nate, typically, he's so very nice guy, a perfect gentleman. That was all fine and well and good. He made some decisions in his life that I just can't really agree with, and I just can't really connect with in any way. And he just said a few things that bothered me. So yeah.
Well, we're going to ask you, of course, what are those things he said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can you tell us, please?
This is very weird. Okay, so he told me, so Nate has a son, which is fine. Like, that's not the problem. I have a daughter. Like, that's having kids. That is not the issue. But he's never spoken to his son, like, his whole life. And I guess he had the kid when he was very young, and he's never met this child. Like, he's not in his son's life at all, and I can't even comprehend. Like, that's
so he's a bad
like,
baby daddy or what?
You are like, you need to man up and be in your son's life. Like, if you have a kid, if you have a child, like, that's what you do.
He's just walking away from his responsibilities, or
what was that? How you feel, at least?
I mean, he told me very casually. The whole thing was just very casual. Like, oh, I have a son. Like, I don't talk to him. I've never met him. Blah blah. Like, very, like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, that's a heavy, big thing to say to somebody. And my daughter and I are so close, and our bond is like, I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I just, I went home and I just really started thinking about it, and it just.
I can see if somebody was not being a good dad and not being responsible and taking care of their kid. Yeah, I totally get it. So,
well, before we pass too much judgment, let's see if we can get maybe some answers about this. Robin, we do have Nate on the phone with us as well.
Okay.
And I'd like to just ask him about this. Hang on for me 1 second. Nate, you there?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I was 18. College, and look, I'm not a bad guy. I just have no choice in the matter. I'm just his mother asked me not to be involved in his life. Not that I didn't want to or anything. It's just that was what I was told. And
have you ever met your son?
He said no.
No.
You can't roll over like that. Like, that's your son. Like he needs you. Like, the father-son bond is everything. You can't just...
No, I understand that.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I understand that, but it's not, again, it's nothing that I could do. I basically said, yes, if that's what you want, and I had to do it. I mean, I was 18.
Like, you have rights, too, right? You have options, and I think you owe it to your son to like, fight for him a little bit.
If I knew any way to contact him, but I was just honoring my agreement.
And you don't talk to the mom anymore at all?
No, I have no idea where she is.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
Oh.
Okay, so this isn't a case of you being a bad dad. You just have nothing to do with your son, and that was by the request of the mom, and you agreed to that.
Exactly.
Oh,
I had
totally
to.
different.
What was I supposed to do? I was 18. I was
Right.
in college.
I get it.
She was a little bit older.
Well, there's a lot going on. This is a very heavy conversation for a first date, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin, you did say he was a nice guy. I feel like Nate is a nice guy. I feel like there's more to this story that you might want to learn about before or before making a judgment about all this. And, maybe Nate, will feel enlightened by some things you have to say. Would you be willing to at least go talk to him again and maybe get some more information about this?
I mean, look, I do have a lot of questions, right? And he is a very nice person and a really sweet guy. I mean, look, I'm open to it, right? Like, I'd be willing to go out again. I have a lot. I do have a lot of questions,
Okay.
but I'm not
Wow.
not open to it.
Did you hear that,
I'm
Nate?
happy to answer. I'm happy to answer any question, and I totally respect your opinion, and I didn't mean to drop that on you. And maybe I need to figure it out better. And if you could help me, sure.
Okay.
Oh,
There
wow.
we go. All right. Well, let's do this then. We're going to set you guys up on another date and we'll pay for it. And hopefully you guys can work some things out and this turns into something great. Okay.
That'd be awesome.
I'm open.
Okay.
Aw,
Hang on for me,
I love
guys.
it.
I appreciate it. Hang on one second. Wow. That is
Yeah.
a lot.
That was a lot.
I mean-
that was a lot, and I think there's more to that story or
For
whatever.
sure.
But obviously, he agreed to. So I at first thought he was being a bad dad, not taking care.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was
But-
like, we got to get him on the phone to find
Right,
out what's going on.
Right.
He was told. I mean, he was asked by mom not to have anything to do with which is hard. But I guess when you're 18.
You know what to do.
You
That's
have a
tough.
decision of don't have anything to do with it, or he was kind of told. I don't know.
I don't know how it all works. But anyway, let's get your responses on this. This is a good idea for them to be going back out. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.